Hello, beautiful people. Hi, family members.
Hi.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Yes, guys, it's about that time again. It's about that time of the year again where we party, we marry. It's about that time where we
jubilate,
chicken and rice like there is no tomorrow. It's about that time we go on vacation. Get on those new dresses you've always wanted to wear. Go to those new places, meet new families. Connect, network, and do a whole lot of things.
Just enjoy yourself.
If you know December, you know that December and celebration are 5 and 6.
You cannot separate December from celebration.
And guys, guess what? If you need that vacation, please don't hesitate to go. If you need to visit new places, please do. If you need to buy new things for yourself, you have been working very hard
from January to December.
You deserve it. You deserve it. As long as you are not spending beyond your budget, you are not overspending,
and you are not borrowing.
I beg.
No fake life, I beg.
Yes.
No pressure anybody.
Live within your means.
Yes.
And having it in mind that there is another year
coming for you.
That is at the corner, and you need to prepare for the new year.
Right.
So please don't overspend. Have a budget for all your spending in the year, in this month. So guys, from the description of our t-shirt, you already know what the video is all about. This video is the part 2 of the video we shot about a month ago, and this video is for
our used to be family members.
Officially we are ex-com members. So guys, this video, we know it's long overdue already, but guys, trust me, it's not what we wanted. It's just that there's been so much to do. We've been on the move, like always traveling from one place to another. So much to do, celebrations here and there, events here and there. But guys, trust me, in all of that, we still have you guys in mind. And we have a lot of people that have come to our YouTube channel, dropped on messages on our DM, even on our TikTok account, asking and pleading that we drop the part 2 of this video before this year runs to an end. That is why we are here. Trust me, it's not even because this time is convenient for us.
What time is it, babe? Presently is 4 a.m.
Yes,
you never have idea of when we woke up.
We have been awake for the past how many hours? 3 hours ago or 4 hours ago?
Like 1 a.m.
Because we just have to do this. Tomorrow again, we are on the move. So guys, if you are on this channel and you have not subscribed, you are watching our videos every now and then, I have not subscribed.
What we are saying is that if you're on this platform and all you've been doing is seeing our videos and you're not subscribing, you're not sharing our videos, it's not fair. You're not doing well, guys. So please turn on your post notification bell, like our videos, share, comment. We need to know what you're feeling about our videos to help us
drop your thoughts.
And trust me, guys, we have beautiful content for you in the 2024. So you have to stay glued to this channel and never stop subscribing. We love you as always.
So guys, today we'll be sharing with you 7 good things that stood out for us during our service here. These tips we are going to be sharing with you are the things that helped us to have a fabulous and a wonderful service here.
If you know us very well, you know that we have awesome, fantastic service.
Beautiful service.
We still say it for emphasis. To the glory of God, our service here is still the best year of our lives. Can you imagine that with 33K? You can say that, but really, we had a fantastic. It's one of the years we are so much grateful for.
This particular 2023, we are. Is there anything like we are over grateful? We are very, very grateful.
Grateful, right?
We are entirely grateful for this year because we cannot just but say thank you to God. So guys, like we said in the last video we dropped, we are not going to be hiding this secret from you. You know why? Because we also want you. You are a core member presently in camp. You just left camp. You're going to be serving next year, or you are still serving.
Right.
This video is for you. So don't go anywhere. Stay here with us, and you'll be learning so much. Let's drive right into the business. Number one thing that helped us have a wonderful service here is put God first and pray early. Pray about everything early. We cannot overemphasize the place of prayers. I think we talked about it in our last video, how that we prayed about our service here and how that played so well for us. Guys, trust me, you cannot be putting God at one corner and expect things to work out for you for good or for better. God cannot just be one random person you go to. You should pray about everything and put God first. For us, there's virtually nothing we don't pray about. Right. When we're serving, I know that there's no day we go out, stepped out without praying and committing our day into God's hands. And that really, really played out for us. Don't just pray early. You don't get to the battlefield before you start learning how to fight. You learn how to fight ahead of the day. Right. And that is how you can win and you can conquer. So pray. If you are still planning to serve, you are still an intending core members, probably you are still going to be serving next year, please start praying now. Not when you get to camp. If you're in camp now, start praying now. Please start praying about your PPA, your CDS, and whatever you want to achieve during your service here. Right. Trust me, with this you cannot go wrong.
Okay, so the second point we have for you is that have a positive mindset. You know that this cannot be overemphasized. Why? It's because every mindset you carry into anything you want to do in life matters a lot.
And it's important to mind your mind.
Right, mind your mind. Because it has a way of affecting whatever you want to do. You want to take that course, you want to start that business, you want to go on that journey, you want to do anything in life. Your mindset, the mindset you are taking into that affair, that new business matters a lot. So for us, when we're going for a service, of course, there's a popular saying that says, service is a scam, service is a scam, service is a scam. There's a way that if you are not careful, it would have gotten to you, but we didn't let that get to us. We stood out, we told ourselves that for us, service is not going to be a scam. We started praying about it, and it became our confession, because we started confessing new things into our life, that we are going to have a most fabulous and fantastic service here. And by God's grace, we can testify that it played out for her in no little way.
And I remember that at that time when we were planning to serve, we have so many core members around us. They were always saying that service is a waste of time. You know, you are not going to get anything out of it. It's just a waste of time. It is scam and all of that. And that should even have affected us one area or the other. I think that was even why we actually had to carry this positive mindset and start professing it that our service here is going to be the best ever for us. And look how it played out for us. Really, we saw the results. It's obvious, evidence full ground. No the lie.
No need to shalaye tire.
I mean, what they explain.
Truth be told, we had beautiful service here.
Yeah.
And I can so say that one of the things that stood out for us is the mindset we carried into it. Yes. We knew that it was not going to be less of what God has in stock for us, beside whatever people are saying around or whatever people are doing.
And another thing that helped us during our service here is have a budget and a plan.
Right.
Draft out your plan. I know that Habakkuk was saying it. Say, write the vision, write it, make it so plain so that everyone who passes will see. Write the vision, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. I said, even though he tarried, it will definitely come to pass. There is a way that goal setting helps you. If you know what you want to achieve, write it down. Don't just know it in your mind. Write it down, state it down. What do I want to achieve during my service here? Write out your budget. How much do you want to save at the end of your service here? Don't just say, I'm going to save this. Make sure you are intentional about it. For us, those are the things that stood out for us during our service here. We had a list of what we wanted to achieve. We had budget. We had list of goals, that we wanted to, that was very, very important to us, that we must achieve during our service year. And it actually, in fact, the amount we planned to saved, we didn't just save that exact amount, we saved beyond that amount. Right. And it was because we were so intentional. We stated out our goals and we were deliberate about achieving those goals. Please, the service here is not a time to live a luxurious life. It's not a time to be big girls, good girl, big boys, and so that they will know that you too, you have arrived and all of that. It's not, because I cannot even imagine that you finish serving and peradventure you didn't get a job immediately, or you didn't get retained in your PPA, and within 2 months or 3 months you're already begging, asking people to come and give you urgent 2K, 3K. What were you doing? I mean, what were you doing during your service year? Is it that you did not have plans or prepare ahead? That, I mean, we plan, right? But God makes this plan comes to fulfillment. So you don't know, you can say that, okay, your PPA have decided to retain you, or you are so sure that you get an employment immediately. What if it doesn't happen that way? So that is why saving is very important. If you can invest, please do that. And if you have a skills that you want to learn during your service year, you have a book you want to read, please be intentional about it. Have a schedule of things you want to do, planned out, write it out plainly, and let it be your reality.
Yeah, to the fourth point we have for you: be a good tither.
You see,
now,
this one.
Don't tell me you are a Christian and you are not paying your tithe.
I mean, what are you doing?
No, what are you doing?
No, what are you doing?
Exactly, what are you doing? So, guys, truthfully speaking, our tithing played out a good and significant role during our services.
Yeah.
While we're going for service, one of the things we wrote down that by God's grace we must not break is that we have to pay our tithe every single month, no matter the challenges, no matter what. And we're not just paying our tithe. I mean, we're not just paying for the alawi 33K. We're equally paying every income by God's grace that came into our account.
Yes.
So the truth is that scriptures that says that test me and see if I will not open the windows of heaven for your sake is a reality, and we saw it playing out in our lives. You know, there's no how God will see that you are faithful and committed to paying your tithe and He won't bless you. There's no how.
God does not hold a man.
God does not hold a man. The Bible says He's the rewarder of those that diligently seek Him, and that's the truth. Tithing, no matter what you are doing, trust me, this is not only for core members. You are working, any salary, whatever that is coming, even if you are not, even if you are a student, you are still a student, you have some little change that is coming in from your uncle, your auntie, whoever. Please do well to tithe. It pays. It goes a long way.
Do you know that we started tithing even before we went into the university?
Even while we're still in university.
Even before we went. Do you remember when, after we finished our secondary school, we taught in a school like that? And that was when we started learning how to tithe. In fact, there was a particular year we gave our first fruit offering, our whole salary. And guys, trust me, tithing, you cannot go wrong with tithing. I don't understand, how can you even be owing your own parent, not to talk of your owing the Almighty God? Do you know what that means? The Bible says that you have robbed me. It's I don't know. Another thing that helped us during our service here, that helped us have a favorable and a wonderful service here, is a good name. The Bible says that a good name is better than silver and gold. You cannot exchange good name with anything. See, the good name you are building for yourself, parent, the good name you are building for your children and for yourself, even children, you that you are watching this video that are going to serve, the good name you are building for yourself now, you don't know how well it will go and play out for you in the future. It is a necessity for you to be intentional about building a good name. Let me tell you how this played out for us. So when I was posted to Leadway Assurance, I got to the company, and immediately I got to the company, they gave me rejection letters straight. Those people served me breakfast. And you know, I was so surprised, and I got to know that they only accept one call member in a year. And as at that time when I went, there was already a call member there, so there was no way I was going to come in.
Right.
So, but then immediately they gave me that rejection letter. I remember I went to my twin sister. It just dawned on me that I don't know, my dad. And I just played a call to my dad. I told my dad, they gave me rejection letter. My dad said, wait, give me 2 minutes. Before I knew what was happening, my dad placed a call through, called me back and said, and when he called back, they called the director at that time, and they told him that they should give me acceptance letter instantly. I was just like, wow. And immediately, it was not even like they just wanted to accept me alone. They were offering my twin sister an employment. Like they were offering her opportunity to also have a PPA, even though she was not posted.
These are the people that initially
rejected me. I mean, they had to also ask my twin sister, but then she never wanted it. And also because she was posted in another organization, which was not that they rejected her, so she needed to just go through the organization. It was another beautiful place too. So, and then I just saw how that played out for us. Another way how good name played out for us was that there was a time I was at the office, and one man just walked in. You know, he came in and he just saw a new face. Oh, what's your name? And I told him at the moment I mentioned my surname, he said, who gave birth to you? Like, who is your father? I told him, he said, are you serious? Onwara is your father? No. And he was like, he told me the histories of my father that I never even knew about. Right. And I was perplexed. Like, the man said, your father is a good person. He has done this, and this. And he was like, no. I just have to find favor. I just have word and all of that. And he was like, the man just requested for account details, sent us a huge amount of money. I was like, whoa. When I called my dad, do you know that my dad cannot even remember that man?
It's been about 50 years ago.
Like, I tried to explain to my dad, this man, his name is this. My dad was like, who is? I don't know, you know. But the way the man described my dad, he told us things that we cannot even remember about my dad. In fact, I knew that there was no way that man would not know my dad. You know, that actually.
There were even like 2 other encounters like that we heard. That somebody mentioned our father's name and the like.
Yes.
So imagine
that
from Ogun State to Abuja. See, no matter where you are, a good name can pave a way for your children or for yourself.
Yes. And trust me, guys, like we said, Abuja, our going to serve in Abuja was the first time we ever stepped our foot in Abuja. It's not like we know anybody. We don't know anybody in Abuja. In fact, when we were going to serve in Abuja, do you know what my dad said? Me, man, you're Abuja. I don't know anybody in Abuja. That was what my dad said. But do you know that a good name went to waited for us and paved a good, wonderful way for us? Please build a good name for yourself, and even in that company where you are doing your PPA, please build a good name for yourself. You don't know how that will help you in the future. If it's not even helping you, can help your children, your grandchildren, and all of that.
And let me say, even if you are not serving, you are currently working,
like wherever you are,
a business or whatever, try to build a good name for yourself and that of your generation. Okay, so to the other point we have for you today, make a commitment to your parents, no matter how little it is. Make a commitment to people that matters to you, to your guardians, and so on and so forth. I mean, I cannot overemphasize how this played out for us. One of the decisions we also made at the beginning of our services is that no matter how little it is, we ensure that we drop something into our parents' account every month. You know what that means? Yeah, every month. Yes, you can take that 33k. Yes, even when it wasn't really forthcoming. Okay, there was a particular month that we had a lot of expenses. Our parents even knew, and the least they would have expected at that time, I can tell you, was for us to send something to our account. But because we had made that commitment, we didn't want to fail. We stood to it and we made it. Even when they saw it, they called and were like, whoa, I told you guys, you didn't need to do this. And this is not about you came from a rich home or is not so well to do home. If you make that commitment, keep at it, no matter how little it is. So when my parents were saying that you don't need to do this, we said no, this is what we are made. And they prayed for us that very day from the bottom of our. we could literally feel that prayer came from their heart, and it worked for us. We couldn't have even imagined if we withhold that money. I mean, because that money that we gave them, that particular amount that we gave them, we got a larger percent of it that very month. That month, in fact, God indeed embarrassed our life with miracle. And that's the truth. If your parents should pray for you about a particular thing, it has a long way to walk for you. Something for them at some time. I mean, it could just be some random recharge card, 3,000 recharge, 1,000 or so, or just randomly send somebody to just give them something they do not expect. A little thing done in a special way. That is what matters.
And the last point that helped us during our service year is that be strategic and know what you want for yourself.
Right?
Please, I beg you, service year is not a time to move with the crowd. A lot of people have been lost because they are always moving with the crowd. My friend is doing this, I want to do that. Because you are going to meet a lot of people, different kind of people, different calibers of people during your service here. Especially for those of us that serve in FCT. Those the people that we had people that are Senate children, ministers children in our CDS. I mean, it's people that
governors,
it's
generally when they are coming for CDS.
Drivers that will drive them down. They will still have guys, soldiers, all those soldiers, policemen. They will even stand and wait for them during CDS until CDS is over, take them back and all of that.
So if you are not focused, you can easily be shifted.
So please don't compare yourself to anybody.
Right.
You know where you are coming from. You know what you want to achieve.
And you know where you are going.
You know where you are going to. Please don't move with the crowd. Be strategic. Know where you should be at the right time. Know what you should be doing. They can afford to party all day. They can afford to waste away time. You cannot afford this here. I think if you as a core members plan to say you are in camp right now and you are watching this video, or you will be serving next year. If you watch this video and you take to these 7 points of how many points that we have shared today,
it's going to
trust me,
in no little way.
It will help you. Guys, we have come to the end of
this
episode. Guys, guess what? Christmas is coming! And that's very important. You want to guess where we are celebrating our Christmas? Stay tuned to our YouTube channel because
I'm going to be giving you prem content.
We're not going to be talking about that now. Until we drop the video. You guys will see that Christmas is a wonderful time.
So, this is the end of this episode. And until we come your way again, please stay tuned and stay alive.